You already know that because you're on my page. Probably clicked on something and saw that I was talking. You know what I mean? Probably saw this wonderful smile. You know, probably read a caption. Bing. I probably ain't got those graphics yet, but if I did, I would, you know. I try to keep everything consistent, you know, camera working at the same time, phone on at the same time, computer connecting to the Wi-Fi at the same time. Those three things can be detrimental when it comes to uploading a video. So I'm gonna need everything to just work, right? Income coming in, bills being paid. So when I order my parts and my pieces, I need them to come in too. Anyway, I'm getting way off subject. The reason why I wanted to do an update today is because you already know I've been trying to put these videos together. I've been trying to give you different content. I've been trying to give you different delivery on how I give you that content. Just basically trying to make fun. So you probably see me do the voiceovers. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not a comedian. Funny thing is, I have a brother that's a comedian. If you haven't seen him, heard him, or obviously been to one of his shows or know who he is, his name is Mad Marvin Thomas, who's also throwing a show, who does a online podcast every Tuesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Maury radio show. So I'll probably put that link below. I will put that link below so you can go check that out. Everybody loves a good laugh, and it's definitely important. So job fair, and it's going to be this morning for 2 hours. I'm going to accept some applications. I'd like some people to come out and vibe with me, rock with me, fill out an application to do any type of residential or commercial cleaning. There's a lot of projects that's coming in. It's 2020, so you already know, like, we thinking big. We got clear vision and on everything, you know what I'm saying, right? So everything that comes in, I'm looking forward to working with the best, being the best, and bringing the best of that for that. So you may not be able to get there because by the time you see this, you won't be able to. But you will get another chance, and so will your friends, so will your family, so will your neighbors. And of course, I want to continue to grow. And I thank you for rocking with me so far since January of 2018. And let's see. I look forward to getting you some footage of this next big project. I said I was going to lock it down before the end of the year, and I go through my site for that. That's going to be Project Bakersfield. That's what it is. So as soon as I get the crew together, put things together, go do the sidewalk, I'll get you some information. I ain't gonna give you too many numbers because you can't be all up in my pockets like that. But I will let you in on a little secret though. We gonna make some money. Peace. Okay, so part 2. Get these interviews popping. It's 10 minutes to 11. Luckily, I live right around the corner from the library where I'm going to hold them at. So I was like, let me get a shower real quick. I was about to start rushing because I'm in and out of all kind of different mindsets, trying to get organized for my day. I still have 2 clients for today, and I have a holiday event with my teacher. I'm going to go chill, eat some food, and congregate with them. So anyway, I just tried to show you what my outfit is for today. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, I do not have a suit and tie on. It is not one of those dress to impress or dress for the occasion. Give me 1 second. I don't know who this is calling. There's probably some money on the line. NSU Cleaning, we don't cut corners, we clean them. This is Dree Pittman. How can I help you? Give me 1 second. Pins and needles a little bit. Actually, it was no big deal. I try to stay up on like articles and stuff like that. Questions. I think it's always best to, be beast, not beast, but be beast. You know what I mean? I think questions are everything. And when I get stuck up, or caught up rather, on interview questions, then, I could have prepared myself much better. You gotta go after the best to be the best, for real. And I've done that. I have. So, anybody that comes for me, I definitely want to give them the feeling that they're going after something that's worth it, because I am. And I'm going to give them the same thing in return. So, like I said, when it comes down to interview questions, I like to have that on cusp. So, it's probably about 11:15 at this point. 11:30, as you know, I started the job fair around 11 o'clock, and I said I would stay till about 1 p.m. So, I believe I'm on the phone with my insurance agent right now for Aflac. As you guys already know, watching the beginning of my journey, I started up with Aflac with Jason Morton, and he came to meet with each and every one of my employees to make sure that they were covered as far as life insurance policies, healthcare, vision, dental, accidental death, you know, all of that good stuff. So I want to make sure that anybody that was coming in for an interview was aware that, you know, I am providing some type of health care or some type of insurance for any time something were to happen to them, physically, mentally, you know, any type of way. So as you see, you know, I'm just I'm just kind of chilling, waiting on somebody to come in. Yeah. See, this is one thing about it too. A motherfucker will tell you in a hot one, oh yeah, I'm looking for some work, man. I ain't got no work. Mind you, it's about to be 2020 and niggas that's really on that grind don't see no unemployment. But anyway, so they'll be like, I need a job, I need some money, I'm on the grind, you know, I'm behind on my shit, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. And it's like, look, I understand that not everything is long term and that it's a lot of 1 day gigs out here. It's a lot of 2-3 week gigs out here. It's a lot of short term opportunities out here, you know what I'm saying? But just like those short term opportunities and just like those 1 day, you know, notices and stuff like that, those grow and those gain, you know what I mean? But they also put those few dollars into your pocket that make all the more of a difference. And the individuals that are setting those things up, hence myself, you know, that shows capability in your manpower. And the capability in your manpower also shows, you know, in reference, you know, in retrospect, should I say, to the individuals that show up that, hey, you can find work. Okay, I'll rock with you for this 1 day. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, we get 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Now I could show you I could do two. I could take one and turn it into two. But don't talk that talk, you know what I mean, off of something that you're not too sure of, but you say you want to do, and, you know, not be able to understand, you know, it's going to turn around and it's going to be something bigger and better down the line. And plus, at the end of the day, if anybody knows about flipping gigs, then it would be myself. Just as long as anyone would. If you know how to flip gigs and you know you got to stay on the ball, then that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You schedule yourself in so you can get these coins, you can get these dollars real quick. You know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, I'm far from disappointed because, like I said, I've pulled together 10-man crews, you know, in a day and had to, you know, work little programs and projects for a few days at a time and still only walked away with $400 out of my pocket, which was probably going straight to rent. You know, I don't make no money in this industry yet. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I'm hustling and bustling to make a name for myself, to get to a point where I can actually pay my people what I want them to pay, you know, get paid and what I want to see myself make. You know, I'm only 3 years in. But the point is that I needed to document this because it's a part of my journey. And that's exactly how days are sometimes. You sitting there waiting, you the first one in there 20 minutes early, and you 20 minutes after the time ends just to show people, excuse my language, that, you know, I am dedicated to being the individual that I say that I am. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying, you follow me on this, that, you know, it's going to turn around and be something very well down the line that you'll be able to use for reference for someone else that's looking for an opportunity like this one or the one that I have, you know. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy it because I make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? I get to work on my graphics. I get to do so much with it, with my time. And I know that one project alone pays me for everything that I'm putting into it. This video right here alone, I'm cool. You know what I mean? In between projects, I get to do what I love. So I love this industry, man. I love doing what it is that I want to do, and that's what they say. Go after what you want. So I'm trying not to keep y'all waiting. Please don't keep me waiting for you. For real. I'm gonna need my roses. Now, let's get to the next part of this video, though. Ain't nobody coming up in here. It's been an hour. Shit, I might as well leave, too. But Eric Thomas and Shay Arkless and who else? I can say those are the last two people that come to mind when it comes down to it. Because I was about to take a shower and come up here 15 minutes late. I'm not saying that that's what I would usually do. But some things just kind of remind you of the character that you built for yourself. And not saying that my parents didn't do none of that. Because actually, in actuality, I give it to my father. I swear to God I do. When it comes down to timing, if I had to say I inherited good timing, intentionally, then I would say that I was able to connect to that. So I think of my father all the time when it comes to time. He's always on time, if not early. I have never seen that man late for nothing. He's always on time. If he says 10 minutes, that man knows he's going to be there in 9 minutes and 55 seconds. He's going to be there for sure. And I've been able to take advantage of having that same skill and that same attribute. So, and it's a very good one to have. Setting your time ahead. But anyway, I'm gonna skip the subject shit because I go on and on, Erykah Badu, forever on a topic that, that means something to me or that stands out to me. I love my daddy. Is it daddy-daughter day yet? I love my dad. I do. I think you should love your father. Love your fathers. They're everything. For real. I was listening to Luther Vandross the other day, and I love my dad. I'm gonna leave that at that. I don't want to, but I've never cooked for my dad. Like, he don't even know that I can get down low-key. I really low-key, high-key, I can't even cook really, but low-key, I really do be getting down, if that makes any sense to you. What that means when I say high-key, I don't know what I'm doing, but low-key, I do. That means that those particular things that I do, I'm very well at, okay? It's not something that I can teach, but it's something that I do very well at. And, ain't nothing like cooking food for somebody, right? You want to know, you make them feel good on the inside, If you can't do it no other way, then you can always do it with food. You can always do it with food, no matter what. And let me make you a nice little salmon, you know what I'm saying? Some steak, some chicken. My pops is a chicken man. A chicken man for sure. But, yeah. Anyway, what I was trying to say was I definitely need to be here. I got to be the first one in the building and one out last. And when it comes to my employees or the people that I work with, they've shown so much respect for me. And it means so much to me, for real, because of the person that I am. And we battle. I don't know about we, but I battle with so much on the inside that when I see that people accept me for the person that I'm trying to present myself as, it means so much. Like, oh, he called me Mrs. Period. He respects me, shows up on time. You know what I mean? He's helpful. He takes the lead, and it's just cool. The simplest things get to show somebody that you actually recognize them as a person that they are in the position that they're in versus motherfuckers that I done had come and talk to me like they was crazy. You know what I mean? And tell me, oh, what is this? I would send out information about employment, you know what I mean, and jobs, and I would get some of the most rudest comments from people that I've actually hired. Like, I fucking paid your ass to come do a job, and you talk to me like that, and it's not so much as that puts me in a position to feel, like, angry towards you, but it's kind of like, who the fuck are you talking to? You know what I mean? That's your response to someone sending you a job saying, hey, you want to come down and check out this job over here? We'll come down for a couple of hours. And you respond, well, what the fuck is this? Don't nobody want to do that shit? Like, who the fuck is you at? Who are you talking to, kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of your homegirls that you go back and forth on Twitter with. Knock it off. You know what I mean? But it's hurtful in the sense that you waste your time with something like that. Like, little motherfucker. Like, so anyway, somebody had made a comment about, I can't remember what the comment was, but I think I was just probably responding in my own way. And I said that it's more of a blessing to be able to give an opportunity. It's more of a blessing to have an opportunity to give than it is to be a part of an opportunity. I said that in some type of way just to say that it's hard to go about certain things when I get a lot of that. How are you supposed to be doing something when you're supposed to be focused on something else? And it's like, I love my life. I meet some of the greatest people, and I've never had these things walk into my life. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I be at the buffet table like, I'll take 2 of those, and I'll take 1 of those, and I didn't even know I like those. I'll try those. Like, I'm gonna try to fucking do it all. My nigga, like, I wouldn't even say my nigga, but I'm saying that I'm not turning down nothing. I'm not turning down nothing. And as long as my body and my mind is in a position to do it, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's why I always say, like, you're gonna get tired fucking with me. For real. As much as the little parties I didn't go to, you know what I mean? The little places I wasn't interested in before. Like, I'd be like Jim Carrey. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, I'm there. unless I can't make it, you know. Other than that, you just never know what you get from going somewhere, who you networking with, how you may feel. I'm there.